mean, you guys are highly regarded in this industry. You're not just some guys on the side that's out fishing and I mean, you guys in this St. Petersburg, Tampa area, you are the go-to.
And throughout the Caribbean and the Keys and Louisiana.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
cover a big area
Yes.
of very high-end clientele. So we can only use what works.
Right.
We won't waste the money, and we spend a lot of it, in
Yeah.
order to achieve these, standards.
Yes, yes.
So it's a big deal to have good product and good equipment all the way around.
So your cleats, your rod holders, anything stainless, that gets a lot of salt debris, a lot of contaminants sitting on the surface with the sun hitting it. So keeping those clean, washed off, and in between spots, quick spritz with the F11 microfiber, real quick and easy, and you got to protect the surface. When a water spot's sitting on that surface, it's basically a magnifying glass. So the smaller the beads, the better. And what I've noticed is with the F11 and what we'll see on the Everglades over here, on that, when that water hits it, the micro beads, it's very minimal compared to a wax bead or even a ceramic bead, where they're larger patches that kind of find the low spot and hang out.
It continues to keep a slick surface where no buildup gets on there, and you have 100% visibility throughout any of the treated glass.
With another product, you'd have to have a hose, a sponge, a squeegee, all the above to keep it clean. But this lifts the dirt, protects, cleans off, and then you get that final finish. So it's all steps for me in one with this one bottle. On ceramic bottoms that have been coated in ceramic, and sometimes the barnacles are harder to take off.
Yeah.
It doesn't do what they say, where you should normally be able to run and it all blows off from the speed. It doesn't do that. This is effortless. I mean, I've applied ceramic. I've done that coating. I've sprayed it. I've applied it by hand. I've seen all different application processes. And for me, this is, I mean, I've touched, for Statement, while building those, I saw 100 boats. Each boat was coated in F11. We had a couple that were ceramic. And if I had to do all in ceramic, I probably wouldn't have any arms left.
Right.
Or they'd be extremely large, one of the two.
One of the two.
With this, it was the ease, the spray on, wipe off, and you're able to move on to the next section. I mean, and not worry about wipes or print through or anything from residues. Just the ease. I mean, it's effortless.
The owner of those boats was sold on the idea of ceramic coating. So if you think about a 90-foot boat, I mean, the LOA on it was like 111 feet or 106 feet. So that's a lot
Big
of surface.
Money. A lot of surface.
A lot of money. It was about 6 figures for that coating to get done. Mind you, what they pitched to you as a life expectancy on ceramic,
no way.
It's like 2 years is what they're really saying. But the thing about it wasn't one and done as pitched. They, in addition, gave me an $800 gallon of solutions, $800 per gallon, that I had to reapply after every wash.
Yeah.
And then there was another after wash in addition to that. So there was 2 steps that basically had to get done every wash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
That's not a one and done.
That's not a one and done. Far from it. You can't overuse it.
Correct.
You can't put too much on, and you don't really have to necessarily worry about buffing it to a perfection, because it's not going to hurt it. It's not going to eat a surface up. It's not going to cause fading because you've overloaded in one area.
Right.
That's a critical thing that other things can do. You can do that with wax. You can you can miss a spot, or you can overload a spot.
Well,
that can be used by anybody, which is that's what I like about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be able to cover all of that and make that look spotless, literally. That's the goal.
Yes.
When you buy a boat that's $1.2 million, and you only need a little bottle of that to go around it and doll it all up, and that's a no-brainer.